Hey everybody, welcome back to my little shop here. I haven't done anything for a while since before the big showdown weekend. Anyway, I got a new project I'm working on. It's not any event related for the moment. It's just for myself. To begin with, I built this little midget like Dave, Shotgun Dave has. He sent me this body, which is very nice. And I made a very simple chassis. It's just piano wire, slim can motor on bracket, brass tube up front. I don't know if you can see it, I bent a little L to the end of the wires. I gave them a little bit of a flare so that they have the impression of being the control arms for the front. A little bit of brass for the back. I need to make exhaust and intakes and paint my driver, but in the meantime I've been playing with it and it runs on my track pretty well. But to go along with it, I'm building a tow vehicle, and I'm making it out of I think it's a 29 or 30 Ford Woody model. I bought this model off the internet. It was a completely built model from the 60s that I got glued together but never painted. It was actually glued together quite poorly. Pieces weren't in the right spot, but perfect for me because they didn't mess it up with paint and it didn't have too much glue. Took the whole thing apart. I cut a little bit out of the center here so it can fit onto a chassis that I'm making. And I got some wheels and tires, bigs and littles like they used to call them. They're going to have some American torque thrust inserts in them to give it a little 60s hot rod look. So this is going to be fun. So I'm going to make it, have a trailer hitch out the back somehow, then make myself a very simple trailer for that, and it should be fun. The motor I'm putting in it, I don't know what I did with it. Came out of a different project that doesn't need its motor anymore. It's actually just a 12,500 RPM little short can motor. It'll be enough because I don't intend on racing or going that fast, but I did give myself enough space in case I wanted to upgrade to a long can. So anyway, at this point I'm just going to do a little quick soldering of the side brackets, and for some reason my flux bottle just keeps on pulling its snout out of the plastic part. I got to glue it in. So what I've done here is the brackets, I shimmed them up on these 1/8 inch bars because the ground clearance on an old-fashioned car is so high. If I put it down to the bottom like I'd normally do with a car I want to go fast, the chassis would be hanging way down here and look kind of stupid. So I pushed them up. I'm going to try and lower this down as far as I can without the wheels rubbing or looking stupid. It should be pretty good. The original model had giant rear tires that fill the wheel well, but I couldn't find any tires quite like that, so we got these. I think it'll look good when it's done. So anyway, I'm just gonna I got these all set up exactly where I wanted them, so the front axle will just sit right on the ends there, and I'm just gonna solder the back for now. Thought I would just a short little video. I haven't been on in a while. So here I am. Anyway, I'm turning on my fan, and for those who haven't seen it before, the noisy fan sucks away the toxic fumes, and those of you that have seen it, well, you know what the noise is. I like to push okay, it's a little uneven. Let's figure out why that's doing that. because I want it square. One of these bars. Oh, you know what? It doesn't like that, I'll bet. Yep. The inside supports. Was making it rock. Oh, I don't know what's doing. I'm gonna go a different route. Oops. Bear with me. There we go. Big chunk of steel to the rescue. Well, still gonna push it down because the trick is make sure you have your soldering iron contact both surfaces, and the solder and a clean tip. Solder will flow. Right where you want it to. There we go. Corner there. Can't see it. It's probably down there, but just there. Did the back axle already, obviously. So if I wanted to, so taking those off because the way this sits, it actually, the wheels don't touch because of the way this thing is. Now, I think I'll double check all my alignments before I do the front. Anyway, so that's that. That's gonna sit right down on there. Yeah. All right, when all the pins are out, sit right down on there. I'll have to cut the floor out a little bit, but it's gonna be fun. All right, that's it for now. I'll be back.